G'day guys, welcome back. Danny Kraken here for the next episode of Landlord Super. So where we left it last time was a bit of mucking around with the roof. We're having a few issues getting the panels up there. We couldn't stay on the roof, kept slipping off and all sorts of stuff. So I did a little bit off camera. During that period of time, it actually changed from winter to spring. So if I bring that up now in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see it's 10 degrees and it's actually spring now. So I'll come in here and I'll just show you sort of what's going on. Try and ignore these things, like these floating things, the ladder and stuff like that. It's just a little bit buggy. It's still early access game, so just forgive it. I ended up buying pretty much everything you can for the scaffolding, which gave us all of this stuff. This stuff over here, the long and short poles, that sort of stuff. Went and picked up that just while I was mucking around working one day, so that's just for the house once it's ready. And then I got up there, and as you can see, I have started just to make sure it was all going to work. I started with these planks. These are the skinny ones, and it didn't quite work, so I ended up trying with the medium-sized ones, which is these ones. And it's worked a lot better. So I'll just hoik myself up on here, put together the scaffold here. I will actually just run you through how that's done. It's a little bit, oh God. Okay, perfect. I can now show you how to do that. So essentially, it's a little bit confusing. Took me a while to work out, but basically the way that the scaffold works is like this. So you get your first vertical strut here, and you place that just next to the house, wherever you're going to be working. Then from there, you use these things here, which are the 45 degree angle brackets. Sorry, the 90 degree angle brackets. And you fit one just there. So that actually attaches to this upright here. Then you got to make sure you use your spanner, whoops, come on, to tighten that up. So if you go near it, that'll highlight. Now, if I undo that, the whole thing will come down. So you got to make sure you tighten that up. If you don't tighten that up first, when you put this pole in, the bracket falls off and it all falls to the ground. So you do that, you just do it on one side to begin with. Then you get your one of your long poles here, you fit it into this bracket and feed it through so it gets a nice span along the roof. Then from there, you get your second vertical and you sort of line up with this one. I just lined it up like that, walked backwards until it was about where I wanted to put it, chuck it down, and then you fit your second bracket. So same thing, put your bracket on, this pole will already be there, and just line it up as best you can. Tighten all the bolts with your spanner, and then that bit's sorted. From there, you grab some more 90s, another 90 degree, and you fit it just there. If you can see, the sun's a little bit tricky here. Hang on. There we go. So we fit it to this one. So you're actually fitting it to this pole. Tighten it up. Put a short pole in it, running across, and then tighten that one up. And you do the same thing for both sides. And then a couple more 90s, and you can see that one's a bit off tilt, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's okay. And you just put in your next lot of 90s like that. So you're actually attaching to these poles now. Tighten them up. Put this pole in, feed it through, and then attach this bracket on this side. So you just want to, basically every bracket you fit, you want to tighten up before you put anything in it. If you put any weight in it at all, it will fall down. So that's basically how you do it. And then you just get these wooden planks here, which are the ones that come there inside the scaffolding menu. And you sort of position them where you want to have them. So like there. So you left click once, and then you can move your mouse backwards and forwards, and that will actually shift the position of the plank. So, and then another left click will drop it into place. They secure themselves when they're sort of sitting on there. You don't have to nail them in or attach any brackets or anything. They just sit there like that. So that's pretty much it with that. It is a little bit tricky. After a little bit of playing around, you'll get the hang of it. Once you've got sort of one or two up, it'll all make sense. It's just a little bit tricky. But yeah, definitely go the medium planks, the medium tarred roof timber, not the small, these ones here. It's a little bit trickier with the small ones, and they're only like an extra £1 in price. So with that said, let's get back up here. Whoops, I need to get back down actually. Oh, have they fallen off again? Wow. That's, yeah, okay. It's another bit of a bug, but that's alright. I think it's because of the way the ladder is. Drop that back on there. I may have to reposition that ladder because we need to go up and down a few more times. That one. That. Okay. So I'll grab another one of these. Is that one? Not sure. I'll grab a new one just in case. Okay, so we'll cruise up here. Okay, so as you can see, those two there I've already put in place. I haven't nailed them in yet. I've just put them in. So the way that you then have to do it, it's a little bit finicky. You just got to get it to one side like that. You left click, and then you got to drag it across with the mouse into position, and then left click again, and that puts them in. So at that point, that's pretty much ready to go. So now we can actually... I'm still having the issue where I'm slipping off the roof. You've got to sort of get into a certain position that allows you to stay still. So the scaff helps because it allows you to sort of lean over and do this. But yeah, for whatever reason, it's not... You know, see, I'm still slipping off. So you got to... I don't want to jump around too much because I'm going to use all my energy up. But anyway, we can nail it from here, so it's not a big deal. So 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, and 3. So, whoa. I didn't know you could change the thing. So then we want to nail these bad boys in. I think I just removed that one. I did. Did I? Oh, does that just nail it in? No, it removes them. Okay, that's cool. Knock that one in. So why can't I put another nail in that one then? Oh, I did. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. That's strange. Nail that in, nail that in. Why can't I get nails in these now? I'll just reattach that one because that's not... Something's not quite right with that one. Let's move that across, put that in place. Grab our hammer. There we go. Okay. Okay. So they're in place. So that's what we needed to do for that bit. From there, I've already put that hammer away. I've already put the curved tiles on. They're in and they're okay the way that they're sitting. I think we'll find out. But now we need to go through and fit all of the tiles in. So I'm going to go down and grab some. This will probably throw the planks, unless if I can. I wonder if I can just drop off. Yes, there we go. All right, that's where I'm going to do it. It doesn't throw those planks all over the place. So I'll grab a few of these. I don't know how many of these I can grab. Now these do break, so you've got to be very careful with them. If you use G to drop them, they can break. So the way that these work... This is going to be a real pain with not being able to stay on the roof. But basically, I'm going to have to wait until morning because I can't see a thing at the moment anyway. But basically the way these work is you layer them. So you start down, best to start from like the right hand side over here and work your way across, and you do the bottom layer first. So we'd put like this layer here, for example. So we'd do from right to left, and then we go to the next layer above that, and you cover just the top part of the tile with the tile above it. And that way it's sort of, as the rain comes down, it hits it and it'll roll over the tiles, and it won't go in between the tiles and go into your roof. So from there, I'm actually going to jump back down, and I'm going to put the tiles down carefully. Hope I don't break them. If I can go like this and drop them. Drop them all nice and gently. Whoops. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I don't think I broke any. Fantastic. Well, go get some sleep. And we'll come back out and we'll get stuck in the morning getting the shingles on. So I'm really not sure why I keep sliding off. It's extremely frustrating actually, that it's doing it like that. I don't really know why it's doing it, but it is. And it's just something we're going to have to deal with. So I'll get all these put in. I might just do this in a bit of a time lapse for everyone, and I'll get all these in. They won't look perfect, but they're not supposed to. And yeah, once we've done that, then we should be all finished with the roofing task. So sit back, relax, enjoy some music, and yeah, we'll smash this out. Okay, so I've had an absolute nightmare trying to get this done, guys. Not going to lie. It has been just everything. Nothing was going right at all. Turned out that the planks that I had weren't quite right, so I had to get some new planks. I had to bloody save and reload a couple of times, but we finally got there. Oh, God, wrong bloody thing. Talking about planks. Drop that. Right, tiles. Shingles. So, we're not far off now. Okay, shoot back up here. So yeah, this task has been really quite difficult, unnecessarily difficult, in my opinion. I think it's just the game mechanics, though. It's just the way that the game is that makes it like that. It's obviously being early access. There's still a few things, bugs and that need to be ironed out. So I'm sure on full release a lot of this will be fixed. And there we go. So final one's in, and it's allowed us to count that as fixing the roof. So thank Christ that one's done, because that was an absolute nightmare to get finished. Took me a very long time to work it all out, but anyway, it's done now. So let's drop off the rest of these. Okay, keep them there. The yard's an absolute mess because it's really difficult to put stuff where you want it. One thing I'd really like to see is being able to place stuff exactly where you want. So like reusing these frames would be cool. You can't seem to do that without sort of just chucking them in like I've done with this. So yeah, these are all on the piss. I've just thrown them in, and it took about 4 or 5 attempts to get them in there. But anyway, that's that one done. So let's head, what time is it now? Okay, so it's 4 o'clock, so it's not really worth going into town yet. So what we'll do, we'll close up, and we will jump in here. Do we need... No, we're all good on that. We'll just have a quick sleep, and then we'll head into town, and yeah, we'll be back at Jimmy's. Okay, so we're back in town. Jimmy's just here. You alright, Jimmy lad? Scouse the gym. So, yeah, actually, before we do that, let's just quickly check if there's any jobs in the job centre. I don't think there will be. There hasn't been the last couple of times. No. So still nothing there. So I think we've probably got to progress a little bit further, possibly even get the house almost finished before we're actually going to get another job from there. But let's see what Jimbo's got to say for us. So can you help me out? For you, I'd think about repairing support wall inside. Cool. Sounds good. Trowel, mortar, and breeze blocks, which is fine. So we do have some breeze blocks. He keeps saying check the job centre for work opportunities, but there isn't any. I think what it's doing, I think it's forcing you to steal stuff. Almost. So, well, it's still giving you the option. You can do the pot cleaning, but to afford a lot of this stuff, you've got to work for like 3 days to be able to buy stuff. So, that's cool. So, thanks for that, mate. Let's do this. Oh, wait, did he... Oh, okay, he already gave me... That's my bad. Start off then, will you? So, it's... Hang on, let's just quickly check. Just make sure it did actually update. Building tasks, repair interior support wall. Goody. Okay, well, I'll shoot back and we'll see you back there. Okay, we're back. So what we'll do first up, we'll go and get some water in this. So I'm going to try something a little different this time. There we go. Turn that on, fill that up. Okay, does that fall instantly? Yep, cool. So I'm going to try... so a friend of mine actually mentions a tip with this. So I am gonna try the tip. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill it up to 25 litres of everything. Keep filling, keep filling, keep filling, keep filling. There we go. Put that down. And then I'm gonna put a full bag of each of these in. And then I'm going to put an extra bag of, this is mortar. So I'm going to put, so I'm not going to put the aggregate in. I'm going to put the sand and the cement in, and then I'm going to put one extra bag of sand in there, and we'll see what that does. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so that's showing as weak mortar. I haven't added any of the extra sand in yet, so I'm going to start adding some sand in now. And let's see what happens here. So if we go to... I'll just put the whole thing in. Give that another stir. Let's just see what happens. See if this makes anything, if it makes a better mortar mix. So it's sitting at 2150 psi, so I wonder if we put a bit more sand in there, whether that will make any difference. We might have to put a bit more water in too. Let's see. Okay, so we've worked it out. So... as you can see now, it actually says standard mortar, and the PSI has gone to 3,125. So it looks like the mix there is 1 bag of cement, 1 bucket of water, and it's about, what's that, 50, 75. It's about three and a bit bags of sand. So it's quite a lot of sand that goes into it to make a standard mortar. So he was right. The sand is what makes the difference, but that's good. I mean, now at least now we know. So what we'll do. We'll get going on this. I'll do a bit of a time lapse for this. Where's the breeze blocks? Just so I'm not there. They are. They're all over there. So yeah, I'll do a bit of a time lapse on this one just to get as much of this done as we can. I've got a feeling we're not going to have enough, although it does seem to give you enough if you steal things. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, we'll breeze through this one, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so that's all our breeze blocks that we did have, and as you can see, there's still quite a few left to do, so I'm not sure how much they are. Let's go and have a quick look. I really need a shower too, as you can see. What time is it? Oh, damn, we only just missed it. Okay, so I'll have to wait till tomorrow. We'll get some more of them ordered. I'm going to get this ladder down because it's really annoying me. As you probably saw, every time I walk past it, I run up it. So I'm going to throw this over here, get it out of the way. There we go. Yep, so I'll go and have a quick sleep. I'm going to tidy up in here a bit, and then yeah, we'll get some more breeze blocks on order. We'll finish that one off tomorrow. Cool. So breeze blocks are £10 or £9.99, and we had about £11 thereabouts. So we've got that on order. That'll be here in a minute. We'll get that unloaded, and that will at least allow us to finish off this task. And then we are going to have to do a little bit more work to be able to afford anything else. So we'll get this out. Winston shouldn't be too much longer. There he is, coming around the corner. We can see him. So we'll get him unloaded, get him out of here. It's unfortunate I've got all these things here. I bought everything for the scaff because I wasn't quite sure what I was going to need. But you never know. I'm sure later on we're probably going to need it for something or other. So it's probably a good thing we've got it now anyway. Don't have to worry about it again. Okay, so I'm not going to... I won't time lapse this one. Hopefully we can get this off in one hit. Oh, God. No. Please leave. Okay. They really do need to fix it. Fix the, oh my Christ. The mechanics on this thing is a joke. It's really, really difficult to use. And they need to, I mean, look at this. Like, that's just ridiculous. But you know what? It is what it is. So it's going there. And I'm going to unattach it, unlatch this, and I'm just going to use them. Just like that. Okay, so we'll jump back into a time lapse here and we'll finish this one off. Let's do this. Okay, another problem. We can't do that without the... We now need a work platform to be able to get up to there because you can't do it with a ladder apparently. Which is really... a bit disappointing because you can do it on a ladder, but like in real life, but that's okay. They're just forcing us to buy things, which is... it makes sense. Making us test out different things. So I need to see how much it's going to... Oh, I don't think I can even buy it from here, can I? Nope. Cool. What have we got here? What's going on? 85. Yep, it's just gone 12. I'm going to do quick load of dishes at the pub. And then hopefully that'll give us enough money. What I'm also going to do is try and buy a sledgehammer because I think you can use a sledgehammer to smash down like all that crappy fence that's in the yard. I think we can knock all that down with a sledgehammer. And that's really going to open up some space for us. And then I'm hoping at some point it actually allows us to... get rid of like materials we don't want anymore. Maybe like sell them or something like that just to, whoops. Nope, 80, yep, take that. Yeah, just to clear some space really because there's a lot of stuff in that yard that I really don't need. Yeah, we'll grab a pint of that. Oh yeah. Q, bye-bye. Later, Tasman. I mean, Tamsin. I keep calling her Tasman. Her name is Tamsin. Okay, let's quickly get to bed. Okay. Right, so we'll get... We'll have to run back into town because we can't order that stuff over the phone. I don't think we can anyway. I don't think we can, which is a bit of a pain, but that's okay. So it's from our old mate Ronnie. Ronnie. So what do we need? What did I say we need? I've completely forgotten what we needed. Wait, so loose tools. So that's £13, right? And then if we go in here, so we could have got the platform because it's from him. There it is. Certainly are, kid. Ta, Ronnie. Ta very much. Okay, so that should, hopefully... Oh, goddamn. What? Cool, so that should do... That's that. And then we've actually got enough to buy the sledgehammer too, so we can grab that while we're here. Loose tools, sledgehammer. That's all I need. Ta, mate. Okay, so we should be able to catch the bus with this. Sure can. Chris back home. Winston should be here pretty soon. Oh, he's got little teddy bears there. Oh my god, I thought he was driving off. I would have used his sledgehammer on his legs. Okay, so we'll drop that there. Open this up. Actually, can I just pick that up? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, thank god. Unload it with this thing. Right. Bring this in here. Tell Winston he can go home. Let's put that there. On your way, mate. Go on. Get away from your property. cheeky bastard. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, that like legitimately hurt me. Right. So we'll finally carry on with this and hopefully we can finish it off. See you soon. Okay, there we go. So that is the inside wall completed. So that wasn't too difficult in the end. It took a little while, but all good things seem to do that. So we're pretty knackered. So what I'm going to do is get some sleep. Take that inside so that doesn't get nicked. And can we use this on this? Ah, yes, we can. Cool. That works out. That works really well, actually. So we can clear all that stuff out of the way. I'm sure there's probably a way to get rid of the stumps and the rocks and all that sort of stuff as well. So we'll work that out eventually. But this will be good. This just clears some area. It stops us bumping into things. Because this fence has actually been a bit of a problem. So, like just, I wonder if we can smash these up. No, you can't smash that. What about this old sink? Yes, good. What about a stump? Oh, it's the metal stump. So that's good. At least that clears some room. Okay. Dump that over here. So we know where it is. Get some sleep and we'll go see Jimbo again. So we say it's obviously a pretty constant cycle over and over and over again of what we're trying to do, but I think the idea at the start is to learn everything, learn the ropes of every little task, and then once we know everything, it will actually start giving us those jobs to go and do around town. So I'm sure that we'll probably have to do things at the possibly, well, the church for one. We'll probably have to do the work at the church. Maybe her place, Kashmiran. Things like that. Maybe the pub will be able to do those kind of things. I'm thinking that's where it's going to go. So instead of, and that's where it'll probably bite you if you steal that stuff, is that then you'll have to go and buy it all again to do the job, perhaps. Or maybe it won't allow you to do the job. Don't know. We'll find out. Jimmy lad. Can you help me out, mate? Ah, you could. Windows and doers. Right, so what tools do I need for this one? Let's see. Screwdriver, cool, I've got that. That's handy. Yep, no, I've already got it. What supplies? Obviously, windows and doors. 2 doors, one for the front, one for the back. A large window, a small window, and 3 medium windows. Okay. That's fine. And how do I install them? So, Winston deliver them, place them, and secure them with a screwdriver. 4 screws each. Make sure each one of them is submarine tight, else the task won't complete. Anything else? No, all good, mate. Appreciate it, Jimbo. Alright, cool. So, we haven't got any money, but let's go and see how much this stuff's going to cost us. The doors and the windows. Reggie. Okay, so doors. Well, they're all the same. Oh, so what have we got here? We've got cream, we've got custard, emerald. Oh yeah, it's got the little colours next to it. Okay, so we can see what... And then MDF. Okay, so these are quite expensive, so we're going to need 2 of them, so we need about £17 there. And then the windows, we need 9, so that's what, 27, 26... What did it say for this? We need 3 of those. So 26, that's 30, it's 42, 44. Yeah, about £50 all up, I'd say, roughly. Well, you know what that means, guys. I am doing some work, so I'm doing it off off camera, and yeah, we'll be back when we have all our doors and windows. Oh, interesting little fact. When I was trying to get on the roof and I kept slipping off all the time, and I wasn't sure because there wasn't any snow, it was because it's raining. So if there's no rain and no snow, you don't slide off. You stand on there perfectly fine. So that's quite well done by the devs. I like that. I like that bit of realism. Anyway, I'll crack on. Okay. So we should have more than enough now. So what we'll do, we'll get this stuff on order. So I'm not really sure what colour to go. I'm thinking we just go something pretty basic to begin with. I mean, they're all the same. They're all the same price, so it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking let's go custard, eh? Let's go a couple of them. Get them on order. What else are we doing? Windows here, so we need one of them. Why can't I order these? How strange. I can't seem to order them. It's weird. I wonder if it's something to do with the size, like the space on the truck. Maybe that's why. Sure, let's open this up anyway so we're ready to go. Yeah, weird. I'll see if I can reorder. I'll see if I can order the other ones once he's been. And he finally gets his ass back to the bloody, to the depot, because he seems to take his sweet time driving back. I wonder if you can, maybe you can only do one delivery a day. Yeah, that's why. They take up the whole truck. Okay, so let's get this unloaded. Time lapse. Okay, that one was actually painless. So I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so let's get these doors in place. So we've got one. Oh, there we go. And we'll grab trusty old Phillips out. Da-da-da-da. It's one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What's this here? Ah, okay, so that's the hinge. So we've got to make sure that's on. Can we just hold this in? No. Okay, so holding it in does the same thing sort of as the... So that's in, that's in, that's in, that's in. We've got this one down here, and this one here, so let's get these in. That one, that one. It sort of reminds me of My Summer Car. If anyone's played that. Tightening up the bolts and things like that before you have the super duper wrench. Yeah, that looks okay. Seems to suit the house alright. So we'll put that away, we'll get this other one, go around the back, get that fitted, and then I'll see by then whether we can get the windows on order. But I've got a feeling... should that open inwards? Doesn't really matter. I've got a feeling that you may only be able to get one delivery per day. I think that might be the way that they run with it, but that's okay. That's alright. Okay, so that's that one done. Cool, now we've got doors. Should keep everybody out. Oh, that one doesn't close. Why? Why isn't that closing? That's why. Yeah, that could be a problem. Done. Now no one can get in. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this other stuff on order today. Doors. Oh, yeah, it's gone through. That's good. We don't want doors. Sorry, we want windows. Uh-oh. There is back doors. I'm going to see if it works without. I didn't realise. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So we need one of them. 3. Sorry, mate? Oh, you're kidding. Thanks, mate. You need a bigger truck, dude. Right, we'll get this stuff here and unload this one, and then we'll probably have to sleep, and then we'll do the other ones tomorrow, and that will finish off this task as well. So I think, I mean, we're getting there now. What's left? There'll be plastering on the inside to cover off these wooden panels here, and that will create the rooms. And then I think that's probably about it. Internal doors as well, maybe, I'm assuming. And then, yeah, maybe like some painting or decorating or something along those lines. But that's got to be it, really. I can hear him. Windstars. Alright, let's grab these off. I'll cut this out. We'll get this done. Okay, so we've got the bathroom window in. Tighten this one up. Is that in? Yep, that's in. Cool. Grab that out. May or may not need it for the front. Probably not. I'll leave it out here anyway. Put it back where I got it from. Keep it nice and neat. So we've got the big sucker right here. It did fall off, but that's okay. Is what it is. Let's get this one in, and then we'll call it a night for tonight. Cool. Looks good. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll get that done. Go get some sleep. Get the other windows ordered for the morning, which we may have to do in 2 loads, it seems. So I'll get them done. You've seen how they go in now anyway, so I'll get the whole lot of the windows done, and we'll you guys can rejoin me once all the windows are finished and when this task is finished. See you soon. Okay, just putting in the last screw. Good. It looks like it allowed us to use the front door on the back. Just means we can get mail in the front and the back door. So that's fine. Who cares? It'll do. I'll move this outside. That over there. Okay. So that's all good. Chuck this pallet. And yeah, so we've got windows on the place now. We've got windows and doors. We can close it all up at night, which is great. Keep the scallywags out of there. I wonder if that's going to count. We'll see. Get a little bit of money for them overnight. Close that up. What time is it? Oh, 2:30. I reckon we can make it down there. Let's run down to town, see what Jimmy's got for us now. Yep. Which it should just be plastering, I would say. You alright, love? Scousey. Can you help me out, mate? I have not. Learn how to fit it. So what do I need for this? Let's see. Hammer nails, easy. Already got it. Nope, already got it, mate. Already got it. Already got it. What supplies? I'm going to need plasterboard, obviously. Bunch of different sizes of plasterboard. Look for the numbers painted. Okay, yep, that's what those numbers mean. Match the numbers with the ones on the plasterboard, and you'll be laughing. Okay, that's cool. Q&Q warehouse. So that seems to have all of this sort of stuff, but match the number. Once placed, hammer and nail, secure it. Once all of that completely covered, you're done. Cool. Okay, so that shouldn't be too difficult. The only thing is going to be how much that stuff costs. So I think what we've got to do first... there's not much else we can do. So what I might do is just quickly work as much as I can here. Let's knock that on the head. What have we got? Go to 50. Gets us another £16, which should be good. Okay. Run out here while the buses are still going. Okay. Close up. How are we looking? Yeah, we're okay. Sleep. And then what we'll do... Oh, good. This is our money for the pallets. £3. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Six pallets. Get a little bit of money back. Yeah, and it did take that other one, which is handy. Okay, so let's find out how much plasterboard... actually, what I'm going to do... I'm going to get the numbers together of what we actually need so we don't over-order here. So I'm going to get all of these numbers put in a bit of a list. And then I'm going to get everything on order. And yeah, we'll be back once the plasterboard has arrived. If I can buy it. I doubt I'm going to be able to get it all. So I'm just going to have to get whatever I can. And then do a bit of work and that sort of stuff. So yeah, we'll be back shortly.